Well, hello out there in TV land. So I'm just kind of noodling around here, waiting to see if I get a few people tuning in. I'm hoping we do. Trying out some equipment here and trying to get things set up to do some live streaming, have some fun. Do say hello if you poke yourself in. I'm using a bit of online software called Restream right now. So I'm pushing to Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. So I'm not exactly sure who's all tuning in or what you're doing or what you're listening to. But if you have a way to, whichever place you're tuned into, type in the comments and let me know if I'm coming through all right or if I'm too loud or not loud enough or what the deal is. So I thought I'd do a few tunes just to see if things are working properly. I did ask the other day for some requests and no one had any requests. So I guess it's up to me just to pick a few tunes. So here's a little John Hyatt tune I like. I'm going to try not to screw it up too bad. I'm just, again, like I said, this is an experiment. We're trying to get together and see if we can make this thing work. Woke up in a hotel, didn't know what to do. Turned the TV on, wrote a letter to you. You was talking about a dragnet on the interstate. She said we're looking for a Cadillac with Tennessee plates. Since I left California, baby, things have gotten worse. The land of opportunity for me is just a curse. And the judge in Bakersfield, his trial will have to wait. Down here they're looking for a Cadillac with Tennessee plates. Somewhere in Nevada, it's cold outside, shivering in the dark, so I offered her a ride. 3 bank jobs later, board cars out wide. Toss from Mississippi like an oil slick fire. Now if they'd known what we was up to, they wouldn't have let us in. But we landed in Memphis like original sin. On Elvis Presley Boulevard, the Graceland gates. We were looking for a Cadillac with Tennessee plates. Well, there must have been a dozen of them parked in the garage. Wasn't one Lincoln and there wasn't one Dodge. Wasn't one Japanese model to make. Just pretty Cadillac with Tennessee plates. She saw him singing once when she was 17. Ever since that day, she been living in between. Was never king of nothing but this wild weekend. Anyway, he wouldn't care. Hell, he gave them to his friends. Ain't no hotel I'm riding you from. It's a Tennessee prison up in Brushy Mountain. Well, sincerely's doing 5 to 8. Stepping out my time making Tennessee plays. Well, there's a little John Hyatt ditty for you. Something called Tennessee Plates. Let's see now. Should I give this one a go? Oh, maybe I will. All right. Well, I packed my bags and bought myself a ticket to the land of the tall palm tree. Aloha, old Milwaukee. Hello, Waikiki. I just stepped down from the airplane when I heard her say, waka waka nuka-lika, waka waka nuka-lika, would you like a lay? Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kika-puka maka wawahini are the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki, what the heck a muka muka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. It's a ukulele Honolulu sunset, listen to the grass skirt sway, drinking rum from a pineapple out on Honolulu Bay. Well, the steel guitar is all playing, but she's talking with her hands. Gimme, okie doke, make a wish, you wanna polka, words I understand. Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kika-puka maka wawahini are the words I long to hear. I lay your coconut on my tiki, what the heck a muka muka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Well, I bought a lot of junker with my moolah, and I sent it to the folks back home. I never had a chance to dance the hula, but I guess I should have known. When you start talking to your sweet wahine, walking in the pale moonlight, Okanoka, what I said, a naka raka sipubaka, hope I said it right. Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kika-puka maka wawahini are the words I long to hear. I lay your coconut on my tiki, what the heck a muka muka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Ah, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Aloha. Well, there's a couple of tunes. I'm having some fun. Maybe I'll do another one here. Let's see here. What's a good one? Here's one I haven't done for a while. I used to do this one with my cohort Alex in Los Gringos, who I miss dearly because we're socially distancing because of COVID. Like to keep each other safe. But he did loan me this beautiful Ovation guitar because mine is in need of a little bit of work. I sure do appreciate it. He gave me an amp to try out too. I'll try that a little later. I said, I hope everything's working out here. I hope you can all hear me okay. I said, I have no real way of knowing that. If someone can't hear me or if it's too bad, send me a private message of some sort and we'll see if we can make that work. Here's a little tune by Roger Miller, actually. Wrote it for a show called Big River. It's called Maybe Leaving's Not the Only Way to Go. And I believe that Merle Haggard did a version of this. I miss doing it with my buddy Alex, but I'll try and do it by myself here. Join me, won't you? Do the mornings come too early? Are the nights not long enough? Does a tear of hesitation fall on everything you touch? Well, it might just be a lesson for the hasty heart to know. Maybe leaving's not the only way to go. Maybe lay and let your feelings grow accustomed to the dark. And by the morning's light, you just might solve the problems of the heart. Well, it just might be a lesson for the hasty heart to know. Maybe living's not the only way to go. People reach new understandings all the time. They take a second look maybe change their minds. People reach new understandings every day. Tell me not to reach, babe, I'll go away. Do the mornings come too early? Are the nights not long enough? Does a tear of hesitation fall on everything you touch? Well, it might just be a lesson for the hasty heart to know. Maybe that's not the only way to go. Maybe that's not the only way to go. Well, I kind of like that, a little Roger Miller. Can't go wrong with Roger Miller. So I'm going to be trying a bunch of things, folks. I'm going to maybe be recording a 12 bar live and as a backing track just to see what we can do together, just to show you how I do it and how I get along with things like that. Also thinking of doing a what's the word I'm looking for? Well, take some songs that are public domain, and we'll work them up together and try them in different genres and different styles, and see if we can have some fun with that. And it keeps us out of the copyright problems. So we'll just all get together someday and pick a couple of public domain songs and take it from there. Let's see here. Might end off with this one. It's one of my favorites. No, I don't think I'm gonna. Let's see here. I said I asked for requests and nobody had any. No one left me any requests at all. I was so sad. So I'm going to ask again. This time, leave some requests down on the bottom of wherever you are, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Just in the comments, leave a few suggestions, because next time I'll be able to come up and play them for you. In the meantime, here's another little John Hyatt song. Down here the river meets the sea. In that sticky heat I feel you growing up to me. Love comes out of nowhere, baby. Whoops. Just like a hurricane, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain. Lying underneath the stars, right next to you. Wondering who you are. How do you do? How do you do, baby? Clouds roll across the moon. Wind howls out your name, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain. Never gonna make that bridge tonight, babe. Across the Pontchartrain, and it feels like rain. And it feels like rain. So batten down those hatches, baby. Lay your heart out on your sleeve. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. Ain't no cause for us to leave. Just lie here in my arms. Let it wash away the pain. And it feels like rain. 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 Baby, can you feel it? Baby, can you feel it? Feels like rain. Well, there you go. That'll end off. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, we're just getting things running here. Got some more messing around to do. Thinking about things like maybe joining Patreon. Trying to roll with the punches of a world gone haywire. I'm glad you're here joining me on the trip. Early in the morning, I can't do right. Had a little fight with my baby last night. You know it's early in the morning. It's early in the morning. Early morning, I ain't got nothing but the blues. Went to your girlfriend's house, but you were out. Talked to your daddy, but he began to shout. It's early in the morning. You know it's early in the morning. Early morning, I ain't got nothing but the blues. Went to the restaurant to get something to eat. Waitress said, Billy, you sure look. And it's early in the morning. Don't you know it's early in the morning? Early in the morning. Early in the morning, early in the morning, early in the morning, and you ain't got nothing. No, I ain't got nothing. No, I ain't got nothing but the blues. Early in the morning, I can't do right. Had a little fight with my baby last night. You know it's early in the morning. Don't you know it's early in the morning? Early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. You know, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. No, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Well, there you go. We're going to call it for now. Like I said, I'm just trying things out. I hope everything worked out. I'm going to be doing lots more in the next little while once I get my stuff all together. Like I said, thinking of joining Patreon. Let me know if that'd be something you guys might be interested in, or some of the things you might want out of a channel on Twitch. Like I said, I'm hoping to be doing some jam type lessons, showing you some things like, for instance, that's a great little trick, is hammering on that from the minor to the major third, and it works on anything. And I'll show you, I'll have a little workshop where I'll show you that and some other little tricks. But that's fun, and it's a way of getting away from the. I mean, that's fun and it works. But it's a way to shake things up and add some spice to your playing. And like, I'm not a guitar teacher by any means. There are plenty of people out there who can play way better than I am, and can show you way more technical, fun stuff. But I can show you some jamming stuff, and I hope to be able to do that in the next little while. We'll be doing that. We'll be, like I said, recording a 12 bar, just seeing if we can record a suitable backing track 12 bar in an hour. And you can come along with me on that journey. And we'll be doing some public domain songs together. Maybe we'll write a few songs together and talk about chord progressions and things like that. And I'm just glad to have you all along with me, folks. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll get at her. Let me know what you guys want to hear, and if you'd be interested in a Patreon or joining me up on Twitch. Until then, take care, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks again.